nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown Denver. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. It's Game 1 of the NL Division Series. Next. Standing in, Chauncey Foss. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Chauncey.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Sanchez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Second.
So striding in, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them. That's a nice at-bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jackie.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Now a flare out toward right center. Foss on the move. 1 out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Belt is there to take it, so on just one pitch they're able to get Tulowitzki.
Second baseman.
So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Seared down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is fouled straight back. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 1-2, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Hit hard to the right side. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, Adam Duvall. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Adam Duvall.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Catcher.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. At the plate, Dennis Sanchez.
Dennis Sanchez.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's flared toward left center. Taylor ranging into the outfield, and that's the third out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Wellington Castillo.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wellington Castillo goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Johnny Cueto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, here's one of the dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Hit to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chauncey Foss. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And now a pitch on the way. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Steven Souza. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall over to his left. One down. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss.
Brandon Moss.
To first. Belt has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Corey Kluber. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
Foss is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Chris Taylor goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Sinker misses, ball 4. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Kyle.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. He pulls this one into right. Souza is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
To his right, Moss. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. He popped out in his first trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall has a read on it, 1 out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts is after it. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
For Walker now at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Left fielder, Adam Duvall.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Tap fouled at home plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Up next for the Angels.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Castillo.
Wellington Castillo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
The pitcher number 47.
Digging in, Johnny Cueto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza ranging back at the track. He gets there, but he missed it. In to score the runner from second, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Striding in, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Dennis Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Sanchez takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he is in there. Now batting, Steven Souza. He flew out in his last at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Brandon Moss. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Cueto's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that misses inside. 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he is out on the tag. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Hit on the ground out to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the third baseman now.
Third baseman, Kyle.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Neil Walker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that misses ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that misses. 2-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Sent on the ground out to second. in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Taylor has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 9.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle. Tulowitzki up the middle, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number
Digging in to
24.
try it again, Adam Duvall. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Foul started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Cabrera's got it. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance.
Left fielder, Dennis Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
Right fielder, number
Striding
20.
in once again, Steven Souza. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now with the side. Digging in. Once again, Johnny Cueto. 0 for 2. Scott Schebler is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. And a barehanded pickup to first. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball. But it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man, Tommy Pham, will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. And he'll go the short way to retire. Luis Avilan.
Now pitching for
Now to the plate. Brandon Moss. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more.
number 4.
Miguel Merced will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Keone Kela. Elvis Velasquez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he lays off there 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. 2 ball. Has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike. Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
To 2-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swung on and here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Jerry Blevins. And from the pen to start.
Number 39, Jerry Blevins.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now in the box, Neil Walker. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts going back on it. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Third baseman,
Brandon Morrow comes out of the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Miguel Cabrera started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is there, and there are 2 men gone now. And he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. At the plate, Dennis Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. A called strike on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That one really doesn't.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Into the box, Steven Souza. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Scorched to third. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over. And guys, the Angels were from the corner of 20th and Blake Street. So look at Coors Field in Denver. It's game 2 of the NLDS between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. Into the box now, Chauncey Foss. He will lead this one off today.
Off for the Angels, center fielder.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Chris Taylor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Sanchez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Mookie Betts.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. In tied at 93, ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep it from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Bradley runs. Now a check swing, and he went around. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kyle Seager.
Hard liner to center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Neil Walker.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Walker waits on the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High pop up. Cabrera is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Another try at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Gregorius is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Now batting, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready now, Dennis Sanchez.
Dennis
ready to deliver.
Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A called strike over the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Striding into the box, Brandon Moss. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got him swinging as he runs the.
Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Wellington
took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Therefore, it is Cabrera, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Michael Pineda. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pineda.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Center fielder, Chauncey Fox.
Now a flare out to left center. Bradley moving in. And the inning is over. In now, Willie Peralta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Duvall is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Ready for another chance. Chris Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Betts is going to turn for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Neil Walker is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Seager rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strike. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Adam Duvall is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt. You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Tulowitzki will. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he misses 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
Third baseman, number
into the box
24.
now, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on it. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. Perez is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he is in there. Stepping into the box, Dennis Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Right fielder number 20.
So striding in, Steven Souza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off here as too high, and it's 3-0. Brandon Moss would be next. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as Adel. Now load the bases here and set up the force at the
pitcher for Alton, number 52, Young Ho Park.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Walker onto the grass, and that's the third out. Yimi Garcia, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Yimi Garcia.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out.
The pitcher. pitcher number
Standing
35,
in.
Michael Pineda.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Here's a high pop-up. Cabrera is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Chauncey Foss, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Moss is there for it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped up. Seager has a play. He's got it one away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is pulled into right. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping up to the plate, Salvador Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Miguel Cabrera. Keone Kela is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready once again, Dennis Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. To ball. Shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Souza on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Neil Walker would be next. Tap down the line. That winds up foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here's Neil Walker, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Neil Walker.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And ready for another chance. Steven Souza, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And this is fouled back and out of play. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready with the 1 and 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. Luis. Avilan, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Jason Worth.
Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, Yimi Garcia. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And that misses, ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1, here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is... Juan Nicasio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Juan Nicasio.
Right side and right into the shift. Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting,
digging in once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Adam Duvall goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Gregorius. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll try and get something started. Scott Hedrick gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
The ball is there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Here's Walker for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. So striding forward now, Scott Hedrick. Ricky Gutu is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Hit down the line at first. Worth is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Chauncey Foss. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Sanchez sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chris Taylor is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. Brandon Morrow is on to pitch out.
Pitching for the Angels.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dennis Sanchez.
Dennis
Fouled back. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the pitch on 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Worth. 1 for 1 after a single his first time. I'm up. Miguel Merced will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. Throw won't get him. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Well, as demonstrated, threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gap. Jim Johnson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jim Johnson.
Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Glove by Cabrera. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 15,
stepping in, Kyle Seager. Couple of walks for him thus far. And that misses for ball one. Seager await on the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he takes ball four again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Up next for the Angels.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. Tulowitzki for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The batter,
now at the plate, Brandon Belt. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason.
with the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Carlos Martinez will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He will lead this one off today.
Number 12.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in St. Louis. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Molina is underneath this one. One gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
But I'll tell you what, this is one of those pitchers' parks you come in and you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Arrieta gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
For St. Louis, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground.